So welcome on in, everybody. I am joined by Goon, the founder and creator of Wildheart. Welcome in, Goon. First things first, what inspired you to create this organization?
Yeah, so I've been involved with other organizations in the past, whether they were smaller amateur orgs or, well, actually, that's pretty much it, or an HGC team or anything like that. And one thing that I noticed about these organizations, these teams, were that there was a lack of purpose, the lack of vision, and it was a little exhausting, a little frustrating to be in that environment. So one day I was just like, you know what? If you want to do something right, dude, you got to do it yourself. So decided, hey, I'm going to make an org with this vision in mind, with this purpose in mind, and hopefully bring like-minded people into the family, so to speak. So.
And so, you know, with this organization growing, first things first, how'd you come up with the name? Because that's been a struggle for a lot of people. I mean, Mike Ludall's still trying to figure out his name for CCL.
Yeah. So actually, I came up with the name when I was out on a hike. I was out. It was probably about 3 miles in, up, and I was dying. I was miserable. I was like, why did I do this? You know. And usually in those moments of turmoil, so to speak, you kind of you figure out you start to think and stuff starts to come to you. And anyways, I was in the wilderness. I was in the wild. I had my dog with me. He is the love of my life. Where is he? Well, it's not that one, but and for as domesticated as dogs are, there's a little wild in him, in his heart, and I kind of just like wild heart, just roll with it, and that's it. Same with me. I may seem domesticated, but I am a little beast.
We're excited to see that in the upcoming season itself. And speaking of the season, what are your goals for the season itself as an organization? What are your goals for the players?
For the players, I want to create an environment that's welcoming, engaging, an environment where they feel like they can grow and be challenged to grow in other aspects of their life outside of maybe just Heroes of Storm, whether that's in school, a career, relationships, or experience in the esports field, industry, or whatever the case may be. Any other kind of support that's there. I find that sometimes we can get a little lost in the things that we're doing, our work, Heroes of the Storm, whatever, and taking a step back to kind of just see the bigger picture, appreciate life for what it is, what it could be. I think establishing that for everyone involved is probably like the biggest goal that I have. Obviously, we want to win. Winning feels good, yeah, but it's a process, and understanding that life itself is a process, that winning itself is a process. That to do that, sometimes you might have to lose a bit. It hurts, but yeah.
That's a good mentality going into the season. Now, speaking of this upcoming season, we have the scouting grounds and all of that coming up in about a week or so. What are some of the roles? What are some of the plays? What are you looking for in a player as an organization during these scouting grounds, or maybe even during some of the in-houses that are currently happening?
Without saying too much, obviously, personality is a big thing. Obviously, you want a skillful player, a knowledgeable player, but personality, what they're looking at doing, achieving in life, their sense of purpose in life, those are really the top things that I'm looking at. Again, skill and all that stuff is also heavily considered, but yeah, just that's all I want to say for now. So
yeah. Is there any way that the players can get your attention, whether it be the actual games themselves or even outside of the games, whether it be through social media or even just videos they're making to highlight their own plays?
Yeah, hey, let me see what you're doing. Like, okay, we're all playing HOTS. That's cool. We're all lurking. We're all seeing the stuff. We're all seeing the tier list, all the smack that's being thrown around. Sure, whatever. But what are you doing outside of this? Like, who are you? Why do you want to be here? What do you want to do in your life? Are you here for the long haul? Or are you here to cash in on some pizza money? What's your play here?
So it pairs back into almost the goals that you almost even set out for the players to begin with, is that you have a goal to elevate them in some sense beyond the game? This is the game plan it seems like Wildheart is putting out there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's exciting. One thing that we want to ask you to give to the players as well. What's something they should never do to maybe things they should avoid when maybe trying to get picked up by an organization, maybe even yourselves?
If I see this, I'm probably gonna put them on mute, block them. If you pick Convection on Kel'Thas, you're dead to me. So.
Well, there you go, everyone. Don't pick Convection, and you have a chance at Wildheart, at the Wildheart squad. Now, I did hear a small rumor that if you go out into the full moonlight wearing only flannel pajamas, it is possible to summon you. Is this true? And how often does this happen?
It's true. It happens every night. You don't have to be in flannel. Sometimes it's shirtless. You can go out there without a shirt, shorts, and that's it. I'll appear.
I'm sure there's a lot of people viewing who are like, all right, cool. I know my Sunday night plans now, but no, it's exciting for the upcoming season. Thank you so much for joining me for these quick couple questions so that the community can get to know you a little bit better. Before we let you run out of here, are there any things that you'd like to let them know about Wildheart, about yourself, or maybe just a little shout out that you'd like to give?
Hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited for the opportunity to help develop this into something incredible with everyone involved, not just myself. Keep doing your thing, guys. Chase that passion, chase that dream. Life's wild. Life is crazy. All kinds of inexplicable things happen all the time. But, let's roll with the punches. Let's make the most of everything and enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, I hope to chat with everybody, as many people as possible. Hit me up. My DMs are open, and yeah.
Well, there you have it. Goon, thank you so much for joining me, the founder of Wildheart, and we look forward to seeing you in the CCL season. You have a wonderful day, and
hey, you too, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.